Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
Happy Saturday. How are you guys doing?
We're good. I'm good. I don't know why Josh is so
Oh,
It's because he spent the night alone. Well, not the whole night, but
Josh
was
is in the
alone last
doghouse.
No, she went
I'm
somewhere.
just
I was just here chilling. I had a pizza all to myself and a 6-pack all to myself.
Wonderful.
And watched a Western.
Wow, that just sounds like a perfect guy night right there. I refuse to watch Westerns. I just can't get into them. I don't know what it is about them.
Some of them are really good.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but I have yet to find one.
Josh used to make me watch Lonesome Dove at least once a year. We
I
haven't
don't
done that
even
in a long
know
time.
what
Thank
that
God.
is.
It's like 10 hours long.
Oh,
It's like 4 different parts or something crazy.
It was a mini series, like in I think it was like the mid 80s.
It's ridiculous. And it's like, we've already watched it. We don't need to watch it again.
Tim says Limburger cheese.
Hi, Tina. Welcome in. That's me. I'm assuming that has been a nickname that randomly comes up out of nowhere. I don't know.
Tim or Limburger cheese?
Limburger cheese. They just, I don't know. People call me that for some reason, but
Makes sense.
Maybe it was the stinky feet post that I accidentally put up there. I don't know.
I was dying. I was like, she didn't mean to say that.
And then my friend messaged me and she's like, I can help you with your shirt, stinky feet. And I'm like, wait, my feet don't stink. And then I went back and looked and I was like, oh man, I don't have stinky feet.
They don't stink, I promise.
Good morning, Tina, Cynthia, Mike, and Val, Dave. Thank you guys so much for being here. Love Pugs dropped a little chat in there right after I started to put the link in there last night. So thanks so much for that, you guys. I appreciate you being here. Josh and Britt do too. I'm sure of it. We're all happy to hang out here on a Saturday morning. It feels good to be back at it every other week and all that. Not Limburger cheese, getting cheesy around here. It's always cheesy around here.
Always. You can always guarantee
cheese
that it will be cheesy.
Whether we're talking about actual cheese or the jokes, one or the other.
Exactly.
Meredith, welcome in. So the last time we talked was 2 weeks ago on your channel. We had our discussion about all of the things we're going to eat at the Flower and Garden Festival. And I thought it would be fun to kind of roll into that because that's the one day that we actually got to hang out together. And it was so much fun, but we actually didn't try that many things. We rode rides, which I wasn't really expecting to do so much of. But Mike Wheeler, welcome in with the hippo chair spin. We got to get that out of the way. And Carol Karki, Tim said this was the place to be. Thanks so much, Tim, for sending everybody over. All right, are you guys ready?
Sure. Here she goes.
Whee! Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the wine bottles. Thanks. Careful.
Your shelf is so pretty.
Thank you.
They did a good job.
Yeah, Luke did most of it and some help from Dad, and it turned out really nice. So
yeah, I was like, look at them. They did a good job.
Yeah, did a really
I don't know why I expected anything less.
Well, you never know. It's like, those Mother's Day gifts you get, and you're like, this is so nice.
I fully expect it to explode any moment now.
Yeah, it's just going to crack down the middle. Yeah.
There's definitely a prank involved here.
Probably. Well, there was that spider thing they tried to. Did you guys see that? I don't think you were there for that. So Sean got this trick box to try to prank me, but our Amazon account is linked together. So I see everything that's purchased. And so when you open it, a spider jumps out on your hand.
Cynthia, I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
I need to make more money before I go back.
Same.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm so ready to go. Do you guys have a next trip date yet?
I do. Well, technically we do in November, but that's so far out I don't count it. Yeah. And then I just myself have a trip at the beginning of October.
Okay.
I would really love to go just for the weekend.
with no kids.
With no kids.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
just literally leave Friday night, come back Sunday night. Like just for the weekend, day and a half.
Well, speaking of weekend trips, I will be there the last weekend in June for sure. I'm going to do my 3 Lion King 5Ks on property that weekend.
Nice.
So if you guys are thinking about a weekend, that one is one where I'll be there.
Okay.
June's a good month for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my birthday and our anniversary. is in
Yeah.
June, so
I mean, it's after all of that because it's at the end of the month, but you know, you can
but it
celebrate
counts.
whenever you want.
Fly down. Yeah, there is that.
You could.
There is that. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
well,
lot.
2 people's not too
Yeah, 2
bad.
people's not as bad.
I'm sure you can find some deals.
Yeah.
Good deals out there.
Deals. Although after hearing about Magical Express,
I know
how
it's
it's
been
been,
crazy at the Magical Express.
I would just rent a car.
Really?
So then by the time you fly and rent a car, it's like you could have paid for many more drinks in Mexico. So you might as well just drive.
True.
Yeah. Well, if I'm there, I can pick you up from the airport. It's actually really, really close. I didn't realize how close the airport was to Disney, but
Yeah. So
Yeah, because Magical Express takes forever.
well, so
it took 20 minutes to drop my mom off at the airport on Monday.
It's not crazy. And when you
No.
do Magical Express, it feels like you're on that bus for like an hour.
Right. 'cause
So
it stops at all of them.
Shep and his family did Magical Express on their way down, and the line, and I've seen video of it and stuff, but the line is just ridiculously long
Yeah,
because of social distancing.
distance.
But at the same time,
Oh.
it's ending, so I'm thinking that they're just
I
kind of
was about
like.
to say Orange
whatever.
County's brought it down to 3 feet apart. So
Yeah.
maybe better.
I was talking about Magical Express ending, but
Well,
whatever.
I know, but I'm just saying it won't be ended by then.
So we've got off topic. We were talking about
I'm sorry.
Flower and Garden.
It's Cynthia's fault. She started talking about going back to Disney, and of course we all jumped on that train.
Yeah, right. Squirrel. The easiest thing to distract us. She said Dynamobile. There's another option too.
That's true. Oh, maybe Arjon's can pick us up in his fancy car.
Ooh.
No, that's not. We ain't crawling in and out of a backseat of a Mustang. Josh, I know what that's like to crawl in and out. No, I ain't doing that.
Hi.
Yeah, that's a bit much for the old knees. Once I get in that, I'm not getting out. You're gonna have to,
Someone has to pull me.
yeah. Heave.
Evo.
Oh, we could
Tim
just go.
Britt. Tim, welcome in. Thank you for sending
Hi,
everybody
Tim.
over to the Limburger Cheese Show. Chris, welcome in, Blue Nose. Yeah, so let's talk about Flower and Garden Festival real quick. Dean Fell the Happy. I feel like I'm so distracted this morning. I don't know. I just haven't had my coffee yet. I need to work on this. All right.
So
I know this is my first cup,
We-
and I'm like, oh, give it
we
to
all
me.
went and met up at Epcot, and Lynn and her mom, Linda,
Who
added
is
us
the sweetest human, by the
Oh.
way?
added us to
We
her
love your mom.
DAS,
My
and
mom
the
loves
only
you guys.
booth we all ate at was like the brunch one.
Yeah.
It was great, though.
It was
That
good.
was probably my favorite.
I mean, if we were going to hit one booth, that
Literally,
was the one to do.
Between all of us, we got everything there.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, we did for sure.
And I don't think anyone had anything negative to say, except I didn't love the Fruit Loop shake, but that's just a me thing.
yeah.
Josh
I
loved
liked
it.
it.
It wasn't that it tasted bad. It was more of a consistency thing for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
don't
didn't love that avocado toast, actually.
Really?
I mean, it was good, but
That was my favorite thing.
I
I'm
love
so
that.
basic. I'm like,
Yeah,
I love
me
the
too.
avocado toast.
Oh my gosh, you throw some Instagrammable flowers on there and some
Right.
heirloom
Goat
tomatoes.
cheese.
Oh yeah, all of it, all of it. I actually ate the bread too. Mind you, I don't eat. I was like,
Right.
Mom, you want the rest of that? It was so good. I regret not getting the thing with the poached egg that you guys got, the grits.
It was really
Or
good.
no?
That
The
was
hash.
the corn hash.
The hash.
hash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The brisket.
Brisket hash, actually.
yeah. But I mean, I didn't want to pick through the meat, so I didn't.
Yeah. I don't think you would have been able to do it because it was
No.
almost like
Cynthia.
a gravy disintegrated in the gravy almost.
Cynthia, it's May 1st, not April 1st. You can't be coming at us with like April Fool's jokes. It's May 1st.
What?
What'd she say?
She said she don't like avocados, but she's
Okay.
careful.
Have you actually ate them though? Because I
Eaten.
find whatever. I have found that's 1 to his 800,000 times. Okay. I've actually found that most people who say they don't like avocado have never even tried it.
I used to be one of those people.
Really? How can you say you don't like something if you haven't tried it?
Because it's green and mushy.
But it's so good.
That's what people say.
I also used to not like strawberries.
Wow.
How ridiculous is that? Who doesn't eat strawberry unless you're allergic?
I was just going to say, I understand the allergies because I know people that are allergic to avocados and allergic to strawberries. My coworker's wife is deathly allergic to strawberries, so he just doesn't even eat them. But Tammy went like this. That's how we eat avocado toast. But yeah, they're so good, and they're so good for you. Delicious and nutritious.
Evie loves avocado. She will eat a whole avocado, just not even care.
If I was to have one critique about the avocado toast was that there was a little bit much dill in it, the fresh dill.
I like it.
But I really loved it. It was good. Greg is here, Britt.
Greg is here.
Greg, how are you today?
Hi, Jeff. Doe Up Dad. Welcome in. Piglet Root loves Disney. Welcome in. Yeah, your hair looks great.
Oh, no. What's this?
We went and rode like every attraction.
That's
We
true,
really
which we
did.
never
Future
do in
World.
Epcot.
The only thing we didn't ride was Spaceship Earth,
In Frozen.
but that's not in Future World.
That's true.
I was sad
And I
about
even
that.
told myself, I'm going to ride Spaceship Earth this time.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
That's what the first thing I said when we got there. I was like, she needs to ride Soarin' and I need to ride Spaceship Earth, and that's all I really care about. But then, we had funding and everything.
Although
Things happen.
Lynn talked me into getting onto Mission Space for the first time ever.
She did not talk me into it.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk credit.
Well, like, I think I just didn't expect it. Like, the feeling is very much like flying, like riding a helicopter. It's just, I didn't expect that at Disney World. It wasn't something I was like, when you get in there and they're like, I guess I just didn't really know the ins and outs of Mission Space, which is my fault. I should know more about Disney, so I need to study more, I guess. But I didn't know that it was a big centrifuge, and
You were going to be spinning.
and that makes you spin. And so when they start like telling you all these warnings, and there's like puke bags right there within reach, it's like, yeah, they still have two, Tim, and we rode the orange one because we're not chickens.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in there. Addie rode with Linda and Lynn, and then me and Kate are just in one by ourselves. And I'm telling Kate, I'm like, I think I made a bad decision here.
Oh, you pulled a PJ?
Yeah. Oh, that's where I learned it.
I made a bad choice. Made a bad decision.
And so
I, on the other hand, made a great decision, and me and Evie hung out in the relaxation station, which is right in front of Mission Space. For all of you who have family members who want to ride it and you don't. And we just sat there.
I
and
will
Evie ate
say,
Cheerios. It was great.
it's a very well imagineered attraction.
Yeah. I love it. Addie loved it. She was laughing hysterically like the whole time. She had a blast.
We were reaching over, like me and Kate just ran the controls for all four.
Yeah. I mean, you don't actually have to push.
But I have to say, like, for those of you that have ridden it, there's a part in the attraction where like the spacecraft is like teetering on the edge, like
at the end.
Yeah, I'm like, please don't fall in this hole. just don't fall in the hole.
Like, I've had enough. Please, this might be the actual literal tipping point of this ride for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
all about that. I'm all about that, Chris. Aerobatic flight, yeah, like that's totally cool. It's just I think
it's gonna feel a very similar. I can't.
No, I'm sure it would be, but I didn't expect that in Mission Space.
What's an aerobatic flight?
It's like at air shows, like you'll see,
where
like
they did the maneuvers.
Oh yeah,
prop planes, stunt planes. They'll go up and all do all kinds of tricks.
See, that seems way scarier to me.
Yeah. For sure.
Really
because you can actually die.
Yeah.
Although
exactly.
Mission Space has claimed some people's lives.
That's true.
It has, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How?
People who have like heart conditions and
Yeah, people have
not
ridden
know
it who
about
shouldn't
it.
have ridden it, and people have had heart attacks and stuff on it.
Did you Google this while you were waiting?
No, Alan
No.
told us.
Oh. After you wrote it?
No,
this
before.
is before.
Oh, okay. And you still
Well,
went on it. Kudos to
But
you.
I mean, I'm not gonna not get on it if you guys are all gonna get on it.
He couldn't let your mom outdo him.
I mean, not to like, you know, bring it down, but like I know Primeval Whirl like was like one of the most lethal rides in Disney history.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that
How
crazy?
is that? Was it like snapping people's necks or something? Because
I'm not
it was
sure.
I don't
so
remember
whippy?
exactly.
We never rode it.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
We've
Really?
Never rode that. Mm-mm.
And it's shut down
Never had
now,
a
right?
desire to. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they shut it down for refurb, and then they
No,
never opened it.
it's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's permanently closed.
Mm.
But so, what booths did you try? So, like, obviously, we rode everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had the little go-go squeeze. Like, I think we did everything in Future World. We had the go-go squeeze things. You guys went in the
Butterfly
house.
house.
That was so pretty.
I gotta send you guys a picture from there. It's really cute of like
Your
all of these,
mom
like,
and Addie had so much fun together in that butterfly house. I'm like, we're not getting them out of here. Me and Caitlin are like, they're gonna stay in here all day. They're loving it. Your mom was telling her about all the different flowers and what they do, and Addie was like, "Look at this one." They were all into it. It was so cute.
That's so cute. I'll send you the picture later. It was the four of you. It was you, Kate, Addie, and my mom with like your backs to the flowers.
Oh yeah,
so cute.
Pretty sure it was a meteor strike that caused problems on Primeval World.
probably.
Oh man, that's too funny. So let's see. After we parted ways, we went off and stopped at. Well, we went to the first day. We got my mom Tylenol, and that was really nice. They gave her some for now and then some for later, which they were
good.
awesome. Yeah, it was. So I highly recommend utilizing that, and it was free. You know, you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
trying to go to a different.
Did they ask you if you knew how to take it properly?
They did not ask her. No.
When I had to go get ibuprofen one day for a headache.
This is
And they were
Magic
like,
Kingdom, I think.
"Do you know how to take this properly?" And I'm like, "I think so. I think I can handle it."
Just crush it up and, you know,
Britt didn't get any pins, Cynthia.
I
Not
got
one.
None.
Really?
Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't buy very much merch this time. I did get this awesome sweatshirt.
Addie tried to buy her a pin, and Britt was like, "I'm just not like crazy into pins right now."
No, that's not what happened. She bought me like a limited edition special fancy pin, and I felt bad because it was like.
I think Lynn got the same pin. It's
one?
the Tinkerbell, like
the terrarium one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I was like, I love it. It's beautiful, but I felt bad because she spent her money on it.
But that's
and she wanted to also get me a bracelet, and I was like, "You can get me the bracelet if you take the pin back."
That's when we took the pin back.
So that's why she wanted to get me both, and I was like, "You can't get me both. You got to pick one."
That bracelet, though,
isn't it so cute?
So pretty.
I've worn it every single day. I'm obsessed.
Where are the girls right now?
Evie is in her cage.
No, she's not. She's in her high chair.
She's kenneled now.
She's with Addie eating Cheerios, watching Moana.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, be sure to tell them I said hi and give them hugs for me.
We did get Evie a cage.
Did you show that? You took it off and you didn't show it.
It's because I'm not good at it.
Here, let me solo you guys real quick.
It's an Alex and Ani bracelet, but it's got the little Mickey heads all the way around instead of just like a charm.
And it has like the crystals too. It's so
pretty. I love it.
It's darling.
She's so sweet. I used to be super into the Alex and Ani bracelets, but I discovered when you wear them at the parks all the time, which is where you want to wear them because they're Disney, they tarnish really bad. Same. So I'm like, well, I just won't wear them in the parks. I'll wear them at home.
Yeah. I used to collect them. I have a lot of them. Like I have some Disney ones and some pre-Disney. and all of them had tarnished. So
Isn't that sad?
I just do
Because
the Pandora ones now.
Yeah. It's not like, I mean, they're not expensive, but they're not like cheap little bracelets either.
That one, I think that one was pretty pricey.
Yeah, this one was, I think,
like $45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the bangle ones can be, sometimes you can get deals on the bangle ones.
Yeah.
And they're on Amazon. Sometimes they got good deals on Amazon.
I know I've told Britt for a while that she should do the Pandora bracelets, and I think because she saw that you guys had them, she's like,
I love the ones y'all got. Those bands.
I think I might.
I think I like those better than like the charm ones.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. Well, these you can put charms on them, but they're just like, I feel like they're less intrusive, like the bangle style.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
And then I don't know.
And your rings. Did you go back and get the rings?
I got that set.
Those are so pretty.
I'm glad that's just your pointer finger.
So my mom got the one that she wanted. And then I went and got this one, and it's like subtle Disney where it looks like a tiara.
It looks like Aurora's tiara.
Yeah, and then
that's what her tiara is. It's just super simple. And that's what it reminds me of.
It's like those, and then I have like the Mickey one, and those were fairly.
You almost got that.
I almost bought that one. Yeah,
I love it.
Very cute.
But yeah,
Josh needs to get it for me for Mother's Day.
Yeah, you should for sure. But it's better to buy them in the park because then you get the 20% off. You know, that's why.
That's true.
We got them there, but
can have Kelly get it for me and mail it to us.
There you go. She's got it all planned out.
Oh wait, he doesn't have. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, that's Donna. Donna or Sam.
But yeah, I like the Pandora ones because they don't tarnish and they're easy to clean and they're just pretty.
I didn't even know they had the bangle ones.
Yeah.
I always thought that it was, I mean, I knew that they had other things, but I never really, I was like, I'm not even going to go in there.
As far as Disney goes, I think.
The most expensive part of that, the Pandora collecting, is the charms. The charms are more like as expensive as the bracelet, as the bangle.
Yeah.
So
my mom does Pandora.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister has one, and it's nice because like
which sister?
Danielle. So like every big event that they go through, she gets a new charm for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
She's the lesser sister.
That's rude.
Hopefully she's not watching.
Maybe she is.
But yeah, I didn't buy much merch. I bought this giant sweatshirt because, you know, a giant Disney sweatshirt is my favorite thing in the world.
My mom wanted that one too.
I think that's all I got.
That and that bracelet.
Addie bought me the bracelet for Mother's Day. But that's all I got.
That's your fault.
Did you
just because I wasn't like
right.
I wasn't even. We were looking for that one mug, but we never saw it.
Yeah, and then I saw that somebody posted it. It's
the one with the colorful monorails.
Yeah,
around
so it's got all these monorails, and I looked everywhere for it. And
so if it ever comes to Character Warehouse,
the one place I didn't look was World of Disney, because when I went in there, it was super quick because I had spilled coffee on my shirt, and I went in to buy a shirt. I was going to meet. It was the night we were having dinner with our friend Alan, and then I was meeting Jeff from Adults in Disney for drinks. And on my way there, I'm driving, and you know it's the cold brew cups, and I go to pick it up out of the cup holder, and the lid pops off, and it's got all that foam on it, and it all just dripped down my shirt. So I had to walk through Disney Springs with coffee.
Josh called me. He's like, "I'm gonna have to come back to the resort and change." I'm like, "You're going to Disney Springs? Go buy a shirt."
Right.
But I didn't look, and that was the one place they had it. I was very disappointed.
Stinks.
I know, we didn't even think to look there.
And if you look on like eBay, people have it marked up like ridiculous.
Well, we thought for sure we'd find it on like a monorail resort or
right.
I don't know. Magic Kingdom.
It's a cool mug though.
It is cute.
Hey, Sandy Pandy, welcome in. Tim, yes, Pandora is different.
Hi.
Tina, I'm jealous that you have 3 full ones. I have a total of 3. She has 3 full Pandora bracelets. I have a total of 3 charms, and I just got 2 of the 3 on this trip. But
you got a pass holder one, right?
Yeah, I love the pass holder one. It's really, really cool. They said it was going to be, as soon as they're out of it, they're not going to be getting any more. So I was like, Why do you have to tell me that crap? Because then I'm gonna buy it every single time, like no
I
matter
did
what
get
it
the
is.
pass holder ears. I forgot
Oh
about that.
yeah,
You
we found
did
those
get them? Where'd you
did.
find them?
Magic
in the
Kingdom,
Emporium.
actually, in the Emporium.
They just stocked them.
So they had a whole
I
bunch
went.
of them.
They had quite a few.
Well, I bought our pair,
Yeah.
and then we were with Kelly and Ivone,
Yeah.
and Ivone was grabbing stuff for Evie, and we always spend a lot of time with them when we're down there.
Yeah.
And so they're not pass holders, and so I was like, because they can't get.
They will be, but they can't get them right now.
They've tried,
Right.
yeah. So every time they're in the parks, they're having to buy tickets, and
Wow.
so I was like, I'm gonna go grab a pair
because they might not have them by the time they get to buy a pass.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But we walked in. Josh was already in there, and I walked in, and I happened to. They had him behind the register, and I just happened to look up, and I went, "Josh!" and he went running and got him. I was like, "I am not missing these ears again."
Ever since we had saw them and Rise, and then we saw that you had them, she's been looking for them, and we just haven't
they're
found
so
them.
pretty.
They're so pretty.
And I don't have any ears that are that blue color.
Yeah.
Because it's important to accessorize.
It is.
You have to match the ensemble, clearly.
I need to step up my game. Lynn made everybody look bad. All her fancy outfit.
I think everybody looked great that day.
Oh,
I have to say, we should have all gotten a picture because we were all cute that day.
Y'all did.
We did. We got the one
in front of Woody.
the Woody and the Toy Story Topi area.
I'm talking about Hollywood Studios.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had your Minnie Mouse on. Your mom had your polka dots on. I had Minnie Mouse on.
Yeah.
I think Caitlin had those colors on too.
She had
that would have been a cute
jumper.
one.
Yeah. That was.
Oh, yeah. She had on the light blue jumper. She looked like Mickey and Minnie. She looked like a conductor because she had her conductor ears on. I'm like, we should have all gotten a picture in front of the railroad.
Yeah, you guys, we all looked so cute. I loved it. And I don't know. That's just become like a thing now, is like getting.
And now that I've worn skirts and dresses in Disney, I'm never going back.
I don't want to wear anything else anymore.
It's so comfortable and cool. I'm dying.
I'm going to be like that guy that your mom saw in Epcot with a kilt.
There you go.
She's like, is that a kilt? Yeah.
I'm just saying, ladies, if you haven't tried a dress in Disney because you're worried about it being a dress, just try it. Put a pair of bike shorts underneath and go for it.
That's
so
exactly
comfortable.
What I did. Yeah. Wear the little boy shorts or whatever underneath it. And because I had some technical difficulties with the skirt with the wind, but it never got too bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
it was more
if you wear like bike shorts, then it doesn't even really matter.
No, not at all. But so let's get back to some of the booths. So what booths other than I think it was Sunshine Terrace is what it was called that we all got to try.
I don't remember.
Something like the one by Test Track. The new one was delicious.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
Was it called Sunshine Griddle?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And
so
then,
you're welcome.
We really didn't try anything very much else. We stopped at the one Mexican one. We thought about going to the one that has the corn. Trowel and Trellis.
Yep.
So I'm not glad we didn't. Let me rephrase that. I watched somebody eat that corn the other day, and they said it was so salty.
Really?
You couldn't even eat it. Like they put so much of that stuff on the top.
The breadcrumb stuff.
Plus, I just love the corn at Animal Kingdom so much.
It's better.
It's so much better.
And it's year round.
It's year round. So I was like, we can skip the corn this time.
Yeah. We got the corn. My mom got the corn, and I got the Korean short rib Impossible.
Yeah. What did you think about that?
It was good. It wasn't like the best.
It wasn't better than the meatball.
No, absolutely not. Like not even close. But it just seemed like a little bit dry. And then there was like the big glob of like sticky rice underneath. And there was not enough sauce for all of the dry things in it, I guess.
Gross.
And
my
mom
and it's probably like, it's one of those things where it's like hit or miss. Like sometimes they probably prep it good. And sometimes it's like
overcooked. Yeah, and dried out.
Someone else said that the slaw was the best part of the whole dish.
The slaw was good. I don't think
the fact that everything else was not great, so the slaw was the best thing. That's sad.
Well, you guys know I love my Impossible meats, and I eat all of the different things, and you just flavor it to however you want it, so it can taste like whatever you want it to taste like. And I just don't feel like it was lacking the flavor. Whereas
Gotcha.
the meatball from last year was like, some people didn't even know it was meatless when they ate it because it was such good flavor.
Right.
So
That's sad.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, maybe they'll bring the meatball back next time.
I hope so. Jonathan Chong, welcome in.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't, considering that it's a taste of festival.
Yeah.
And everybody, I mean, that was a hot item.
Or at least put it in the, I can't even remember what it's called. Where they have like all the greatest hits stuff.
Best of the best or whatever.
That's where they had the key lime tart, which we didn't get that I wanted.
We didn't get anything.
But yeah, we got I think out of the things that I wanted, I got 2 beers.
Spoiler alert, we got nothing.
We got the praline at Magnolia Terrace.
Terrible.
Which was awful.
When I was thinking praline, okay, when I thought praline, I was thinking it would be like caramel with nuts and like maybe on a cookie, or it was literally like crystallized sugar with pecans in it, compacted together into a disc.
And it was almost like a little Debbie snack, like it's prepackaged.
Yeah, it was prepackaged. I was like, what? And we even asked because they had 2 different things. They had a pecan praline, which is what we got, and they had some other
like
pecan cake thing. And I was like, ask them which one is better, and we'll try that, because we didn't need both of them. We should have went with the cake.
And we were kind of like, we wasn't moving fast, but we were moving.
We wanted to make sure, because we had 2 hours, and I was like, we can totally do this in 2 hours.
And the timing was like
it was going to be perfect. We got to Japan, and we were going to get violet sake,
and we had
an hour left. And I was like,
did you get the violet sake?
No, they were closed. This is
that's when we found out. They were like, no, the booths start closing at 10. And we were like, excuse me. No one said this to us. This is not posted anywhere. This is we had no idea.
And then I turned on,
Josh was like,
11 Disney speed.
France.
And I got there and they had already shut it, and
it was very sad. We did get a violet lemonade.
Yeah, so the front booths were still open.
All the way back in World
But not the Honey Bistro, so I didn't get cheesecake.
I didn't get that either. Next time. Oh, that's why you guys have to go back in June, because you have to finish your festival adventure.
Yeah, I literally want to go back just to do the festival, because we didn't do it. I'm like, we don't have to ride a thing. We can go to Epcot
and just hit all the booths.
Yeah.
I have to read what Tim said that just made me laugh. He said, corn is the best. The guy I used to work with had a saying, all God's children love corn. Is that where Children of the Corn came from?
Interesting.
Is that?
I don't know.
My grandparents won't eat corn.
Really?
They say that it's all genetically modified.
Oh.
At this point, it's not.
At this point, there's no ungenetically modified corn. And I was like, okay. Well, they're very health conscious people.
But
they're going to live till they're
they're
200.
They're wicked old, and you wouldn't even know.
That's really rude to call someone wicked old.
But he said he followed it with wouldn't really know. So,
but they're in their 90s.
They're not in their 90s.
Oh.
Oh, okay. They're 90.
No, they're not.
Your grandpa is 90.
No, he's not. Anyways.
Yeah, I didn't get the cheesecake either. And I was a little disappointed about that, because I know it's amazing.
Anything, Lynn. I had my
I honestly, I was.
We were very, very
I
sad
was really frustrated because it wasn't clear when listen, I don't think I'm a know-it-all about the parks, but I think I'm pretty I'm pretty knowledgeable as far as parks go and what to expect.
And we knew that the park, that World Showcase used to open later than the park. The park would open in the morning and then World Showcase would open at 11.
Right.
But we don't remember that closing before park did. It didn't used to do that.
I vaguely remember. That's why I asked you one of the nights if you knew when the booths closed, because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Right.
And I mean, I'm the Google master. If I need to figure something out, I can find it on Google. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And I almost considered calling Disney to ask them because I was really that curious. And I vaguely remember doing the Festival of the Holidays with Luke one year, and we were about halfway through World Showcase, and then the booth started closing, and I think the park was still open for another hour or two, but the booths were closing at like 8 o'clock, and the park was open until 10. And I was like, what the heck? Like, this
That's
doesn't make any sense.
awful.
And we were
Yeah.
surrounded by drunk people. I'm like, Luke, let's get out of here. Run. Like, go.
It was I was very frustrated, and I would say that was like my least favorite part of the trip, because I was like, now granted, it's my fault. We chose to leave and then come back. But
Yeah.
But for
I
a good
didn't
reason.
think-
I mean, that was,
yeah, I just didn't think they would close
We
them
had no
that early.
idea. So if you're going, make sure that you know that the booths close by 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very frustrated because I felt worse for them. Like, of course, there's stuff that I wanted, but it was like whatever. Like I honestly wasn't like in a huge eating mood, anyways. I was just getting different beers.
But we wanted to do it like we were going to press through and
Yeah.
eat all this stuff anyways, even
Right.
though we weren't hungry.
I felt bad for
Right.
Kate more than anything.
Yeah. I mean, she was
Aw.
fine. It wasn't anybody's fault. It just was what it
Right.
was. But
Oh, it was
Look,
Disney's
it
fault.
was disappointing. It
Well,
was,
Josh,
'cause
welcome
we were
in from the
excited.
shower.
I did have two
welcome.
beers that I was really looking forward to, and I wasn't disappointed with those.
You
That's
were.
true.
I didn't have as many. I was not. I didn't have as
Oh.
many as I wanted, but luckily the Violet Lemonade booth or whatever was still open, so I had the Violet Lemonade Ale, which I wanted.
It was
And
actually
then in Magnolia Terrace. Dave actually told me when they first released the menu, for the festival, he was like, "Dude, you have to have this beer," because I had never had it. He's like, "I'm really surprised that they're having it, but it's like a really good beer."
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you what it is. It's on Untapped.
But I should have just got a regular margarita because
Yeah.
the passion fruit margarita at that booth. What is it called? Hardin something?
Jardine de Fiestas or something.
Ghost in the Machine. That's what it was
The
called.
passion fruit one. It just wasn't good. Like I made myself drink it,
That stinks.
and I am not hard to please with tequila. It doesn't take much, but like it came from like a spout.
It was pre-mixed.
Oh, okay. I see. The only thing I think is that's really good and acceptable coming out like that is the Levy and Rose from the France Pavilion.
Yes,
The
that one is
slushy.
good.
That one is very
Oh.
good.
It is so good. So
Yeah.
that is a booth that was all, well, not all repeats for me. I got to try the chocolate macaron.
Which
So did you
what'd
like
think?
it?
It was so good. It was
So
so delicious.
I was so sad.
I'm sorry. But I was really happy because my mom and I, we shared I had the Levy and Rose slushy, the onion tart, and
I've never had that.
Oh, it's so good.
People
But-
say it's amazing.
Caramelized onions, beware. Just saying.
Yeah.
And the chocolate macaron, and then we did some shopping in France, and that was interesting. Fun.
I was just happy to see the Ratatouille stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
That
the
was our first
you
time
saw-
seeing Yeah, but I was kind of distraught when we saw
We
it.
were upset. We're like, yep, it's pretty. Let's go home.
I was very.
We were very
disappointed.
sad.
Oh, no. I still
But
haven't tried
it's
the
fine.
violet lemonade.
Really?
I still haven't tried that.
You could probably make it. You still have the Violet, the Monin.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the main things in it.
like that
And that frozen Minute
and,
Maid lemonade.
lemonade. I could do that. Could figure it out. Let's see.
It's good stuff.
Listen
It's
to
very
that.
sweet. It's like we were talking. They give it to you in like a little cup, and it looks like it's small, but when you get it,
It's a lot.
it is really
I'm
is a
like,
lot
I feel
because
like
it's
I've been
so
drinking
sweet.
this for so long. But it is really good.
That's just because it didn't have tequila in it.
It would be great with tequila in it.
um,
You should make a violet lemonade margarita.
ooh, I can do that. I definitely will. That sounds amazing, actually.
That sounds so good. With
I
a
know.
salted rim.
Can do that. I got the.
People who don't put salt in their margarita cannot be trusted.
Oh, you can't trust me then. I don't salt.
You
my
don't put
margaritas.
salt on it?
I've cut salt like out of my diet. I'm like minimal salt intake lately.
But it's not that you don't like it.
Oh, I love salt. I love
Okay.
it. No. I love it. I just am trying to not.
Well, that makes
consume
sense.
as much of it.
That's fair.
Let's
I just
see.
like food.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, Epcot on a Friday or Saturday night is insane, Tina. We were there on it was a week ago today that we were there, right?
Yep.
And once the sun was starting to set, my mom's just like, why is everyone screaming around here? And it was literally just loaded with like drunk people everywhere. And you could really feel the shift in the dynamic and the ambiance of like it's less families and more people just on a mission to get wasted.
Especially on the
And
weekend. Yeah.
yeah, I'm all about having fun and drinks with friends, but like at a point where you're just like screaming.
Ooh, like let's jump down this rabbit hole because we've had some interesting things happen over the past like day with people that we know in Disney.
Hold on, let's not get on that yet. We're still talking
We're
about
talking.
we're still talking about Epcot. No, we're not talking about that yet.
I love it.
We're talking about how people are like idiots in Disney. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like I love to drink and have social drinks with friends.
Absolutely.
But there comes a point where you have to cut yourself off because it's still Disney and it's still there's families walking around.
Respect for other people's vacation.
Yeah, and the cast members.
I'm honestly surprised that Disney allows it to happen.
I don't think they necessarily. Here's the thing: they cannot allow it to happen, and it's still going to happen because people are people and sneaking, drinks in the parks and.
I know, but I just feel like they know who you are. Like Disney knows where you are in the park at all times. They know how many drinks you've bought. They know.
Yeah, but they don't know the airplane bottles that you've picked up and you're sneaking in. Like, if people want to get drunk in the parks, they're going to get drunk in the parks. It's not something. You think
that's from people bringing alcohol in?
No, not necessarily, but in some cases
First of all, you have to have a lot of money to get that intoxicated.
I saw a TikTok of some people who were shooting fireball in front of Cinderella Castle. And I'm like, A, you snuck that in. That's breaking the rules. Right. And B, like you're not supposed to have alcohol like that.
And why would you put it on TikTok?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't try to be like the rule police, but like with Disney, it's like the cast members have a hard enough job with idiots with the mask thing.
And it's like, we want to be able to continue to go. So please just follow the rules.
No, Tina, they wouldn't because it's easier to sneak stuff in now because they're not checking bags as thoroughly because of the new rules.
Right.
Like they only check bags if you go through with like a stroller or if you beep. Yeah. If you go through with a bag and it don't beep, they're probably not going to check it.
That's true because there was a time that like every time I go through, my bag would beep, but it's because I had like a sunglasses case or an umbrella in it.
Right. Or a battery, external battery.
Yeah. And there was only one time that I went through that I didn't have to have my bag checked. And my mom only had to have her bag checked one time and went through every other time without having them to go through her bag.
Yeah.
So, which I thought was weird, but
who is acting, Tina? The people on TikTok definitely wasn't acting. They busted that seal and shot that fireball, which I was like, I love shooting fireball, but not in Magic Kingdom.
But not at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
What's up, Jim?
Hey,
and
Jim,
if you're sneaking things in, like just follow the rules.
Well, just don't be sloppy. Like don't try and don't ruin other people's times because you like can't go somewhere else and get wasted and act like an idiot.
Yeah.
Do that at your local bar, not at Disney where people are paying over $100 a day to be there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that vibe I am all about, having drinks with friends, having a good time. But
me too. I think I need a drink.
But
I guess
it's 5:00 somewhere. But to to act the way that people do in Epcot specifically is really obnoxious to me.
Yeah.
Because even my mom noticed that you could literally feel the vibe change as you're walking through. Like earlier in the day while we were all together, it was just like family fun,
Chill.
relax, chill, check out this, look at that. And then as soon as we took that friendship boat over to the Morocco Pavilion, and it was an immediate shift in the mood. My mom's like, "What's wrong with these people?" I'm like, "They're drunk."
Yeah, like, and I get it too. Like, you're sweating at Disney. Nobody is as hydrated as they should be.
Right.
So it's really easy to get drunk, but balance it. Like, if you're going to drink,
Eat, drink some water.
Drink responsibly.
Right.
I know that sounds so cliche to say, but seriously, drink responsibly.
Well,
or
I don't care if you drink, just don't ruin my
don't try to be
time.
like a try hard and impress all your buddies and just
Yeah.
pound them when you can't handle it.
No. Well, like you just said too, you have to take into account dehydration, not eating enough, not drinking enough water, and then also drinking the alcohol on top of it. It's going to affect you differently than it would in any other typical normal circumstance that you're used to drinking in. So, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's not cheap to drink around the world.
No.
At all. That's why I'm saying I think people are not everybody.
I've always wanted to do it.
Not everybody, but people sneak booze in. I mean, it's not unheard of. They did it before COVID. Now they're doing it even more because they're not checking bags.
Right.
But then it goes to the mask thing, and then it's like people, you have all this, and then you add the mask thing to it. Now you're drunk and you don't want to wear a mask, so you're arguing with cast members. When you guys were riding Soarin', I saw a guy arguing with a cast member about the mask, and luckily another guest stepped in and kind of shooed that guy off and was like, "Hey, they're just doing their job."
Right.
If you don't want to wear it, don't come.
Right. Exactly. There's a place for you, and it's not here. Yeah, Tina, I don't really get it either. I mean, it's cool to have a couple drinks and
it definitely doesn't work, Tim.
But yeah, that's not the way. That's the opposite of hydrating.
And I feel like, we did jump down that rabbit hole, but it is an issue. And, your mom seeing that is the perfect example because she hasn't been in a while.
Right.
And for her to be on a vacation and have to see that and think about it. And granted, she's an adult, but, families with kids are seeing the same thing.
Right. Yeah. It's just.
They say the same thing about me.
What?
Who says the same thing about you?
People say Val is much more likable after a couple drinks.
Well,
so does Josh.
I think we all are, actually.
Yeah.
There's difference in a couple drinks and this level that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Also,
this is a totally.
It depends on what the couple drinks are. A couple drinks with Shep is a lot different than a couple drinks in Epcot. Ask Kate.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The moral of the story with this conversation, this rabbit hole that we're going down is that just, try to be conscious and aware of the people around you and don't ruin other people's time, at the expense for your idea of fun. And if that's what your idea of fun is, probably don't waste your money doing it at Disney.
Yeah.
Go
to Universal.
Go somewhere.
Yeah. Go to your room or
go home. Yeah.
Go home.
What's up, Art Johns?
Hey, Art Johns, welcome in. Yeah, I don't get it. And
you gotta drink water too. Like if you're gonna drink water. Every time you order a drink, if they have ice water, get ice water.
Exactly. I agree. We did actually really good staying hydrated. We drank so much ice water and we were still dehydrated, even though we drank boatloads of water. So
now let me ask you, you went with your mom and you were, we obviously saw you quite a bit that day and you were, making sure she was staying cool and hydrated and taking breaks. Did you notice it helping your day out by slowing your pace for her? Like you staying more
No.
hydrated and you staying more well rested?
Not really. I feel like
Or
for
were you more
me,
stressed worrying about her?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was stressed, but her well-being was my top concern, and that meant
Absolutely, yeah.
like, making sure that we took breaks and making sure she was hydrated and keeping cool because for her, um, is extremely sensitive to how hot it was, especially since she's not used to it.
Yeah.
Um, so we spent I think we spent close to an hour and a half just sitting in Morocco. So I had her sit down
That's
at
a
a
beautiful
table.
pavilion though.
Yeah, we had gotten our snacks at France, and then I saw,
Bonjour.
yeah, I saw
Oh my
some tables
gosh.
some tables open in Morocco. So I was like, Mom, sit down here. I'm gonna go acquire things. So I went and got like violet sake, and I got the shashuka from Morocco, and I was just like darting back and forth, like, doing what I do. So I was like pew pew pew, like back and forth, and she was just
Pew pew pew.
she was just sitting there. She was on her phone, people watching, hanging out, and um, it was good because I still got to do some of the grab the things that I wanted while she got to rest, and it was shaded and a
Yeah.
little bit cooler. So
She have a good time?
she had a great time. She really
Good.
did. So did
Good.
I. But she did say over and over again when we talked about it more on Sunday about just like how much fun she had with you guys and how much she loves her
Aw.
family.
She's a sweetie.
She's like, they really are such a great little family. They're all so nice. And she's like, Josh is such a trooper. He was surrounded by all women and he was such a gentleman, always making sure everybody was okay. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that. Cause I don't know.
It
It's
was
just
all
like,
a show for her.
no, it's not.
No.
Not at all. I was
Just
like,
kidding.
yeah. I was like, he really was. Like, you just, we're checking on everybody, making sure that everybody was good and like what everybody needed. And we had a great time. My mom had a lot of fun with Addie, and it was just a great day all around. So even though we didn't do things that we wanted to do, we did plenty of things that we didn't plan on doing and had fun doing all of them. So, but
Yeah, it was a good time.
to finish answering your question, I don't feel like that was the most hydrated trip I've ever been on, really being conscious of my water intake. And I was still tired and dehydrated when I got back. So I can't even imagine how poorly hydrated I was every single trip before this and didn't even realize it. But the end of the Epcot day took a toll on both of us. I was really
It's a long
tired
day
and sore.
for you guys.
Yeah.
What time did you guys leave that day?
We were walking out right around when you guys were walking in. I think we left around 9:30.
Oh,
Okay. No, I think we got back there around, I think it was 8.
Oh, really?
we should have just seen where they were.
Yeah. I
I
think,
figured y'all were gone by
yeah,
then.
me too.
Well,
said-
like we sat in the Morocco pavilion for almost 2 hours, just relaxing. So we had planned to leave, but then we were all the way back there. And then when we went to leave Morocco, the friendship boats had stopped going.
Oh, that's convenient.
So we ended up having to change our plans a little bit and have to walk around. We went through the Canada side because it was a little bit closer. But Jenny, JLD Nerdy, welcome in. If you slept
Yeah,
in
honestly,
then
we
if
were
you need it.
probably all like really close at one point and didn't realize it.
Yeah,
Because we
probably.
went that way after, France broke our hearts. So
Yeah.
it sounds like a song or a book or something.
It's like the Epcot version of a sad country song.
It was sad.
Y'all, she's
Yeah.
asleep in the high chair.
Hey, Sam.
Evie is?
No, and Jenny.
Yeah, she's asleep in her high chair like
Sam.
this.
Aw.
I'm not moving her. You don't wake the Kraken.
Don't wake the Kraken.
It was a good time. I had a
Yeah.
good time.
It was fun.
Well, that settles it. You guys just have to plan another trip because this festival goes on until the beginning of July. So you have 2 months to figure out when to get there again and try all the festival stuff you didn't get to.
Britt, you get to pay for it this time. So earlier I had kind of mentioned it, and we didn't really touch on it. But so there's these people.
Oh yeah.
That we know. Well, we don't really know them very well, but
I was about to say
they don't have a great reputation around town here. And they posted some stories. Britt was following them until she seen these stories, and then she unfollowed them. But it really irked me just because of the way these people like to navigate other people. Like they like to, I don't want to say like embezzle, because it's not embezzle. They like to solicit their business in places that they shouldn't to get business. So I was like, interesting. And they're in Disney, and it's all about how she's strategizing how she can not wear her mask. This story.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a whole story about it. And then she gets all like kind of biblical about it and everything.
She got on there and she was like, she had her mask under her chin. She's like, we're in line at Animal Kingdom. And I just wanted everyone to know that this is how we've all worn our masks the whole time we've been here. And when we see someone who works here coming, we all quickly pull our masks up. And she went on and on about, she made it like a religious thing and was like, we don't need to live in fear. And it was just like really dumb. And I was just like, unfollow. Like that's all I was getting at.
Tim, it was about the food booths closing down earlier than I thought they should.
But then,
so our friend works in, like, I had typed out this really like, because that just really,
it rubbed us both the wrong way, because I don't like it when people use their religion to break the rules. I feel like that's so backwards and is not helping your case, and that's what Jesus would do.
And so,
right.
And I find myself being defensive of cast members because, again, it's their job.
Well, yeah,
they're just doing what they're paid to do, and
for sure.
Like, I don't care where you come from. If you can't follow the rules, don't go.
Right. Yeah.
And it was almost like, it's almost like she felt like it was her right to not have to wear this mask. And I'm like, that's private property.
And beyond that, she took it as her platform. Like, she used her platform to be like, look at me, I'm breaking the rules, and it's okay because
you can do it too.
Yeah.
Right. And so I started writing out this really spiteful thing, and then I deleted it, and then I sent it to my friend who works in guest relations.
The video. We sent the video.
Yeah. Oh. And then he's like, oh, great. Now I told him their names, and I'm not trying to be like the tattletale guy, but it's like, hey, like, you want to come at my parks? I'm taking ownership here. You want to come at my parks and, break the rules and then try to,
and not just break them, but blatantly be disrespectful and like try to
get other people.
It just really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, that is not
right. Like, I hate wearing the mask too, Cynthia. Like, it's uncomfortable.
Everyone
it's
hates
hot.
it. Yeah.
But you know that you have to, if you want to go to Disney, that's what you're gonna do. And basically everywhere else, I mean, we're still all wearing masks down here as of right now. So it's like, come on. I mean, do you want to go to Disney? Just wear a mask.
Right. Or don't go.
And
so I sent it there, and he forwarded it to, they were in Animal Kingdom. So he forwarded it to Animal Kingdom guest relations, and they went out looking for them because it wasn't,
them?
I don't know if they found them or not.
Well, later she posted on Facebook and had a very, very ugly post about a cast member coming to them and made fun of their weight, and
I don't
thought it was hilarious that someone of their stature would be telling them that for their safety and health of others that they should wear a mask. Like, it was a lot.
So
and then continue to say, if you do your research, you know that the upper management of Disney is all satanic and part of a cult. And I'm like, if you know that, why, if you did your research and you're so against that, why'd you go? That's a little hypocritical, right?
So it was interesting, and I wasn't trying to like stir up trouble, but but you clearly don't need to be in Disney. You're doing it as a status thing, and and I just felt bad for cast members that would have to come in contact with them. And so, I mean, I don't know what happened.
Very ugly.
But if you don't know, Disney takes that very seriously because it is their rules, and you will get trespass, which means they ban you from the parks.
Yeah, you can't come back ever again.
Ever.
Which I just have a real problem with people using their religion to prove their point when then it just totally is
contradictory.
Well, and
I just would never.
It's not even about that. It's more
so
why did you even go to begin with? You're just starting trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
frustrating.
Yeah. It makes me embarrassed to be a Christian. Like that's what makes people like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to get on that tangent.
When people abuse it and use it for something.
Yeah. It's like, that's
right.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's not what we're here for.
Right. And you, I mean, if you've been to the parks recently and you've paid attention and you just kind of people watch and you can see people who are blatantly breaking those rules and so rude to the cast members. And maybe that's why I was so sensitive to that post. Having just come back and seeing it multiple times where people are just like just they'll berate a cast member over them asking them to pull the masks up.
It's
I mean,
so
we were in the queue for Rock and Roller Coaster, and the people that were right in front of us were doing it blatantly just to have the cast members talk to them, to where their kids were asking, like, guys, just follow the rules before we get in trouble.
Right. Yeah.
That's sad. Like, Clarky, I think she said kindergarten students wear masks all day and grown-ups have so much trouble. It's like, I don't understand. Just follow the rules. Doesn't matter what your beliefs are. Doesn't matter. Yeah. These are the rules. You have to follow them or stay at home.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be a tattletale.
Sorry. We were really upset about it yesterday. I'm like, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, just love people and follow the rules.
And they're an animal kingdom. I'm not trying to let them give my Yeti, COVID. Come on.
No, I find it just as frustrating as you guys do. And that's something I kind of deal with at work on a daily basis. And I've been back to work for almost a year now. I work 7+ hour shifts wearing my mask the entire time. And, I have people that walk in and they will just be wearing their mask for about 3 minutes from the time they walk in the door to when they sit down, and then rip it off. And they're like, oh, hate this thing. Can't breathe. How can you wear that? Aren't you sick of it? Don't you want to take that off? I'm like,
yeah,
I'm happy to have my job and be here to serve you. So I gladly wear my mask so that I can work.
Right.
Like, it's all about your mindset and how you think of it. And like, if mind over matter, I guess.
Right. And listen, I don't like wearing the masks, but I'll wear them in all the stores. If it's posted, just like with concealed carry permit, like if it's posted, you can't bring a weapon in. I don't.
Right.
It's just about following the rules.
Yeah.
It's real simple. I mean, it's black and white. There's no gray area there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree with Jenny. Like, I don't think that was snitching or being a tattletale. I think that's, your responsibility as if somebody's going out and deliberately just trying to disobey Disney rules and then flaunting it on
that's what it
media.
Was. It was the flaunting it online.
Right.
That really
to say,
because listen, if they're at Disney and not wearing their mask, that's on the cast members to correct them. I would never.
Right.
I'm not going to do that. That's not my place. But when you put it on social media like that, you're asking for someone to bring correction to you. Like, in my opinion,
you're looking for conflict.
Yeah. You're looking for someone to argue with you.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to argue with you, but I'm going to do my part. I just felt like we almost felt like we felt responsible to say something.
Right.
Because it was the flaunting it.
And
for me, it was the using the religion part. That really just crawled all over me. I was like,
it really just checked all the boxes. Like, let's be honest.
I was like,
we're done.
Lady.
Shutting this down.
It's going to take everybody working together. Because, listen, I'm looking forward to the day when we can be in Disney and not have to wear a mask.
That's what everyone wants. But we're not going to get there any sooner.
Yeah. So, if we all work together, then it'll be sooner than later.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, we'll get off of that, but yeah, it was just a lot yesterday.
That was interesting.
I was like, yesterday.
I was like, yes, go Disney guest relations.
Right. And she did delete her post that was ugly on Facebook about the large cast member. I was like, really? You had to throw that in there? Like, that was irrelevant to the story.
Right.
And I've got a friend who's far more aggressive about Disney than I am. like to the point where he likes to argue on Facebook. I don't. I hardly ever use it. So I just sent it to him and it's like, hey, check this out. And then he got on there. It was great.
He was like, then period, don't period, go period. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But it ended up getting deleted, so I'm happy that got taken down. I don't know about her Instagram stories.
So here's my thing on it.
For 24 hours.
Yeah.
Disney will ask you to remove those if you get in trouble. We've heard a few stories about situations like that. Like, you remember the guy that the whole Bugs Life thing, like he was yelling Bugs Life quotes in Hollywood studios. It was like
vaguely
right at the beginning of the mask thing. It was all over Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, so
100%. Oh,
so
yeah.
We heard some of how that kind of played out, and I would assume if they got caught, they asked them to pull those down.
Yeah. Not their masks, the post.
Plus, here's the thing, like for business owners that have a pretty successful business, like it's a really bad look for your business to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I just feel like you can have a personal opinion and it can be different than mine.
Right.
That's okay. That's the world. That's life.
Right.
But you still have to, regardless of your personal opinion, you still have to follow rules.
Right. I feel like road trip speed limits should be 80 plus. But, the world and the laws don't feel that way.
Right.
Differences of opinion are fine, but there's a way to present your different opinion that doesn't have to be so abrasive and so I'm right and you're wrong, and that's just how it is.
Unless it's about like pizza.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
So in life, we're always going to be faced. We're always
about to get real, just intelligent here. It's about to just really spit some truth right here. In life, it's coming.
we all know that we're going to be faced with ignorant people that, can only see their one perspective. And as intelligent, thought-forming people, we can see both sides of it. And, as the more critical thinking side of that, we can do what you guys did, and you did the right thing and taking action where you didn't,
I really wanted to argue with her though.
I know it is.
It wouldn't have done any good though.
Exactly. And so you did the right thing by going to the higher authority, the people that can do something about it, rather than just, going to giving them they want that, a back and forth, and so they can prove more of how right they are about whatever it is. And those people, you're never gonna get them to see your perspective because they're so set in their own mindset.
Right.
But you guys did the absolute best thing that you could do, and that is taking their control of the situation out of it and finding the people that can do something about what it is that they were doing. So kudos to you guys. I think that you handled the situation great, even though it's very tempting in those situations to be like, listen here, a-hole, like you're wrong on every level.
You're wrong, and here's a list of 30 items why.
I'm proud of you guys. That's great. That's story.
It's not it's at the bottom, or I'm all flustered now. At the end of the day, it's just about following the rules.
Yeah, follow the rules.
There's no political agenda. It's nothing like that. It's just the fact that you're in Disney and it's a place that I love, and you can't follow the rules, so you just don't need to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's it. Just follow the rules.
Tino's changing the topic.
And be kind. If you can follow the rules and be kind, you're going to get really far in life.
Yes.
That's it. Done.
Thanks, Tina. Actually, Britt has the same picture except during the daylight, and I love that butterfly. That butterfly
was the prettiest butterfly.
It was so pretty. And actually, that butterfly was the only one that we could get a nighttime picture because we wanted to get them earlier, and then we were like, oh, we'll get them later because it'll still be sunlight out, and it wasn't. So that was the one that didn't have a big box light right in front of it, so it didn't ruin my Instapics.
Right.
I'm like, Mom, move to the next one. This one has a light in it. We got to try
Why
it.
did they do that?
I don't know.
It just
Why
something
did
to
they
spruce up the
gel
walls.
that?
But they could have placed those a little bit better because there were ugly lights right above most of the butterfly wings.
They didn't care. It was just a way to make the walls look better.
Yeah.
It was a design flaw.
It was for sure.
Epcot is very interesting. I will say I really do love the new entrance, though.
The fountains.
Some people don't
yeah.
like the music, but I love the music.
I love the
and
music.
I love it too. Some people don't.
And the lights that move at night around the top. Super pretty.
On Spaceship Earth? Is that
Not on Spaceship Earth, like around the
like
perimeter.
There's like LEDs and they change. They're like constantly
They're
running.
like chasing almost.
Yeah.
Hi, Don. I did not call my mother yet. No, I need to. It's on my list of things to do today. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, tell her we said hi.
Yeah, I've been sleeping because I got my second shot on Thursday and was running errands. But I will. I'm going to call you, Mom. I love you. I miss you.
Oh, nice. Which blend are you drinking there?
Black Rifle Coffee.
Yum. That's our favorite.
What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now.
Oops. Lego. In case you can't tell, we're surrounded by Lego and they are everywhere. Like I can
hear the birds chirping in the background. Got some serious
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers vibes over there.
There's a tree right outside the window.
Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can probably start wrapping this up here pretty soon. I gotta run a couple errands before I go to work, and I have to call my mother.
And she literally means run a couple errands.
Yeah, no,
she's gonna run them.
No, I did my running this morning. I'm good on that.
I know you sent me the link, and I'm like, Lynn's not supposed to be awake yet.
I know, it's crazy. Who am I?
Who am
I? I'm never.
But it's probably nice to get it done early so it's not so hot.
Oh yeah,
it was still stifling heat. Bad.
Jenna, Dale, and Josh are good friends. Yeah, I was happy to run into them.
Oh, awesome. That's so cool.
There's a pig floating around somewhere that was
Sunday.
Yeah.
And we knew as soon as we left the people mover would start. So we're like, we're gonna leave so you guys can ride because if we stay, it's not gonna
open. Yeah. And we were already late getting on the road. There's a pig floating around somewhere. It's like me, Josh from Resort TV 1 and Josh from the WDW couple, and it's like all the Joshes, and we're at Top of the World.
That's awesome.
I do miss Top of the World.
I wonder when that's gonna open.
I don't know. I'm hoping soon. I mean, they're slowly. I think it'll open. They're like slowly opening up some of these other resorts.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
probably not until more resorts are open.
I would say late summer.
When is Casey's gonna open? I feel like
that is weird that's not open.
I feel it's super weird that it's not open.
Yeah.
I know that it gets very clustered over there, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it.
But I would think it might help it because it gives you more access to cutting through to the Emporium.
True.
I don't know. It's weird.
Strange.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know.
I did hear about that, Tim. Actually, Blurry Josh, one of his friends posted on his Facebook page, and he was telling me about it. There was a bunch of Joshes that got together and had a battle of the Joshes to see who was the rightful owner of the name Josh.
Oh.
Like when I say a lot of Joshes, it was like a lot of Joshes. And it was like this big, like everybody brought foam swords and pool noodles. And
oh, man. So who won?
I don't know. It wasn't me because I didn't go. If I would have went, it would have been me.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, they're going to have a rematch with all the Joshes, right?
Me and Blurry Josh will bring a foam monster truck and run everybody over.
A Lego monster
truck. But
truck
it's foam, so it counts.
But Legos are dangerous. I mean, stepping on those, that's like...
Oh, Jenny says, my friend who worked at the Emporium said they've taken over Casey's with storage, so I bet it's down a while.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It feels like Disney can kind of like perk things up pretty quick, though.
Yeah. I mean, they can go from Halloween to Christmas overnight, so I have high hopes for them.
Yeah. Just the Disney
If
magic
anyone-
is real.
Yeah, if anyone can get things done, it's definitely Disney.
I miss old Disney. And by old Disney, I mean pre-COVID Disney.
I did
Yeah.
really, really miss fireworks. I have to say that's the one
Right.
thing that I really missed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
why it's not open. I'm just saying, like, it's weird that they haven't figured out how to open it yet. Considering.
Hi, Pete. Yeah, I don't know. We'll
Thanks for
see.
popping in with your 2 cents there, Pete. You know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
This is why. Quit questioning it. That's what he said.
No more questions. This is why.
You rest your case, Your Honor. Gavel it.
You know, I was on Pete's hot seat, just myself. I feel like you should go on just yourself.
I haven't been invited. I'm offended.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine.
The other half of Triple P.
He always calls me the better half.
Let's
but,
be honest. It's really no more Triple P and Britt at this point.
I'm about to start my own
That's
channel.
how we're referred
How
to
many of you
now.
guys would rather just watch me? Kick this guy out. I don't know what we'll talk about, but it's fine.
We'll do some hair and makeup tutorials and drink margaritas. It's going to be great.
No, what? Britt,
Uh,
no comes back to hot seat with you.
I think he's saying
No
that-
holds back, you mean?
Yeah.
That's fine. I can take it and I can dish it, so just saying.
Well, watch out, Pete. She might make you blush too.
I'm married to Josh. There's not much that embarrasses me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can go in public with him, it's fine.
Boom. There you
Why are we
go.
throwing rocks?
It's just fun.
Oh, you
Just
guys are
kidding.
so much fun.
Just
That's
kidding.
great.
So what do you have coming up, Lynn?
I don't know.
You don't know. Lynn's got nothing.
I got
Oh,
something, but
Pete, you messed
Pete,
it up.
you're messing up the stream, Pete. Oh gosh, he's calling.
Can
I'm
you
scared.
answer it?
Hi,
You
Pete.
gotta put him on speaker. Hold on, we gotta hear this.
Pete said, "Oh,
Challenge
absolutely,
accepted.
challenge accepted."
Me and my big mouth.
I cannot wait to put your beautiful face sitting right next to him in that hot seat, because now I've got new questions.
Oh, great. Okay.
So, thank you for calling me out, Britt. I love you. You're fantastic. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Pete.
Bye, Pete. Oh man, that is great.
I've dug a hole that I'm not going to be able to dig myself back out.
Oh, you're gonna do great.
All right.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm
I'll live in this hole.
gonna.
Welcome to the
That
hole.
got really weird really fast. Okay.
Oh man.
Anyways,
This is gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Josh has nothing coming up because he didn't vlog like he was supposed to.
I did
I-
vlog some,
I didn't.
but listen, and I had this conversation the other day, and you know, Mickey's Magic was there a few weeks before we were. And she said she was, you know, in the same boat. And I think you were in the same boat. We were in the same boat. Like, you're there. You want to enjoy it.
I think we're all just so desperate for Disney right now.
Right.
Like, even though we've been, we're still, it's not like it
And there's
was.
a
And
lot
we're
of
just
people
trying to
there.
soak up what we can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there. And I feel like the more people that are there, the harder it is to vlog.
Yeah.
At least for me. When I go by myself, I vlog flawlessly.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I don't make mistakes, but like it's just easier to vlog.
Right. Well, there's less going on around you that you're more focused on, you know, filming and what you're going to film and how you're going to film it. Whereas when, like, you know, I was with my mom, I was focused on her and what we were doing and making sure that she was
Right.
having the best trip ever and experiencing all the things that she wanted to experience. So I don't know. I regret not filming some of it because I would have liked to have some more film of us together, but at the same time, we got tons of PhotoPass pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
And stuff
More
like
memories
that.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I wish we would have filmed like Arcona Cafe that we did because it was so good. If you guys have the chance to go, you should go because it really was great.
I was very tired.
But we were very tired. We drove all night and
Went to Magic
Magic Kingdom and we were just done. And Josh was like, I can't do it. I just want to eat and drink water. And
I will say though, if you're a fan of Ohana, like everything that Ohana had they have there, but it's like elevated. So it's
Nice.
better than Ohana.
Yeah, it was really good.
Have
So
to
if you have
try
the
that.
chance, and they're open for lunch, so take the boat over from Magic Kingdom, have a nice break, then go back.
I have a
Perfect.
TikTok of the red pudding, and it's in slow motion.
You can
Ooh.
watch us pour caramel sauce on our bread pudding.
We
in
went for
slow
lunch,
motion.
Tim.
Some sexy bread pudding.
It's a pretty good
ASMR.
one.
I don't know. We need another cheese pull is what I'm waiting for. It's the cheesy grits from
Oh, yeah.
Homecoming. Just a like 60-second slow-mo video of just.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
Yeah. I still think about it. Looks so good.
Of course you do.
I know. I'm like, oh wow. Look at that cheese.
I know. I miss vlogging, but the thing is that when I was vlogging like that stuff, like that trip specifically, I was by myself. I ate by myself when I did that. So really, the moral of the story is Britt's a hindrance to the vlog.
No, not at all. We like seeing Britt in the vlog.
I'm the favorite.
See, I think
saying.
it's just
I'm the comedic relief.
You are. There's been 2 opportunities for me on my last trip with the running, which I did vlog the running part of it. But as far as afterwards, like I had just met all of these people and really just wanted to be in the moment with these people that I was, bonding with and getting to know and, looking forward to the next run with them. And it was it was easier to do that without a camera in these strangers' faces, just being
That's
present.
kind of how we felt this trip is we got to see so many people, and when were we going to have that opportunity for that many of us to be in the same place at the same time?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, I had met Shep, obviously.
Well, not that we haven't met them, but we don't get to see them, and we definitely don't get
to hang out
together
at Disney.
and
yeah,
that doesn't happen very often. So we like.
You got to meet Zip for the first time, right?
Yeah,
that was your first time meeting Zip.
Zip,
they are so sweet.
They are so sweet.
And Jack.
Jack is the happiest.
Oh my gosh,
I've ever met in my.
He
entire
smiles
life.
even when he cries. He's like, who are you?
Oh, he's so sweet. Just
So
listening
sweet.
to him laugh and smile about everything was cute. But yeah, they were awesome. It was a actual surprise being able to meet them and Ryan McDowell and his wife, because I didn't even realize that they were there that day. And then when
They're
you guys
very
talked
sweet,
I
about
know.
it,
I was laughing because you told me where you were at, but it was like, I don't know,
It was
45 minutes earlier.
Yeah, like we were just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, and so then we walk up, and Ryan.
She was not chilling. She was dipping popcorn in cheese.
I was. Like a whole container of cheesy popcorn.
It was the vessel for her cheese, she said.
It was. It's good. Any vessel, but popcorn works too. It's in all the crevices. Anyways, Josh, go ahead.
No, and we walk up and we're talking to Ryan and Lauren, and then I like look up and glance and then look back down at them, and I was like, oh wait, like
That's Lynn.
I'm sitting there like the gears are turning. I'm like, wait, that was Lynn.
Because I was like creepily sitting there waiting because I didn't want to interrupt you guys like meeting, and I didn't know if it was the first time you guys had met. So I was like waiting for you to look over, and it was like 3 times that I had like waved when you looked over, but I couldn't see where you were looking. So I think it was on the 3rd one. Finally, you were like.
Says a lot about us, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
We're pretty oblivious.
I'm not normally oblivious. I think it was just there was a lot going on.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fun, though. It was a good time.
It was.
And then after that, I got a Jack and Coke and went and rode Tower Terra.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's not happening, Pete. We're done with the Mr. Project cameos. that's we're
He's been
done with
kicked
that.
out.
Yeah, I don't want to get unmonetized, so I'm good.
So you just do it on Pete's channel. He can get unmonetized.
I don't trust the things that'll come out of his mouth, so we're good on all that. Whatever.
That's hilarious.
Well,
But
this
yeah.
week is May the 4th.
Oh,
So if you're a Star Wars fan, enjoy your May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
In Revenge of the 5th.
Revenge of the 5th. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you're a Lego fan, I believe the new Lego Ultimate Collector Series R2D2 is available.
Nice. Yeah, I don't.
You too can have a limited edition R2D2.
Not limited edition.
Whatever. Oh my god. Get out of here.
So did you get that? Are you doing another Lego?
No, he's not getting any more Legos. No. Mm-mm.
It's Lego or Lego bricks. What's up, Shep?
Just kidding.
Hey, Shep. How are you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what vlogs I have coming up yet. Right now, I'm getting my life sorted out and trying to figure out what I'm gonna film or edit. Or I never ended up filming those bounding like spins.
Oh yeah.
So I have some pictures, but I gotta go and film like I don't know, me doing curtsies and stuff. So
you gonna make a tiki-talkie out of it?
No, I want to make an actual vlog out of it.
Vloggy vlog?
You could do both.
I could do both.
No, it's Revenge of the 5th.
But the 6th sounds better is what he was saying.
It does, but it's officially Revenge of the 5th.
Well, you can officially be unofficially cooler. That's how I see it.
Makes you happy.
Sometimes I just really want to push Britt out of this chair.
Don't you dare do that.
You would get canceled. Like you would get YouTube canceled.
It would be hilarious.
And it would be triple B for Britt.
Triple B.
Don't fill in the blanks.
Beautifully.
You know the next word. And let's be honest.
No, that is so not true. Not at all.
Just
that's not true either. Yeah, right. I hung out with you guys all day. You're not. Not at all.
She was on her best behavior.
No.
You are too. That's why Miss Linda liked you.
No, Miss Linda liked me because I'm likable.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, ask Shep.
Shep does not count. I feel like Shep would like anyone.
Beautifully bashful. Britt is not bashful. That is not a word that we would use to describe.
I don't think bashful.
No. And it's funny. I would say that I don't know if bashful is the right word. Would you say I'm bashful?
No.
But I'm not very social, but I am in Disney.
Wait, is it Chris's birthday?
Happy birthday!
Chris, is it your birthday?
It's on. Did somebody say it was on?
Oh, it's on May the 4th.
No, that's
Josh from Resort TV 1.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm bashful and not at all social.
Yeah, Chef. That's it.
So
the 4th, Chris.
Oh, that's awesome.
Birthday.
That's a great birthday.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really show this, but my mom got me and Don the Animal Kingdom coffee mugs.
I'm glad you finally got that.
I've been wanting it for years.
It's like me and this elusive monorail mug.
Except not really, because that just came out.
Years.
Yeah, it hasn't been years, but
years. I'm like, I just look at it and I'm like, I want you. You're so cute. And then I just put it back and walk away.
It's the same conversation she has with Cheese.
Well, let's be honest. Kudos to you, because you were like, Mug, I think you might show up at Character Warehouse, so I don't want to buy you because you could be. What is happening?
Doting on Cheese. My conversation.
Oh, look at that cheese. I just want to eat you.
I'm just going to eat you up.
Nom, 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 nom.
No.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Right. That got weird.
Yeah. So, yes, Josh, with that conversation is usually like, maybe it'll show up at the Character Warehouse, but this one's not going to end up there ever, I don't think.
It sells.
Yeah.
The new monorail mug is cool, and I looked everywhere for it, and I didn't find it. And
not everywhere.
Well,
not World of Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, the baby's waking up.
I wanted that one and the new Everest mug, and I didn't find either one.
Just gonna have to plan your next trip to go back and get the mugs and all the food.
That's
at
an
the
ex-
festival.
that's an expensive trip to go get a coffee mug.
But
I mean,
just
there's ways to
imagine
not be expensive.
how much you'll save on the shipping of the coffee mug.
Listen, if we go just for a
Yeah.
weekend, we don't have to stay on property. We can
No,
go. I can
stay
go
at one of the
neighbor.
Disney Springs resorts
Yeah,
right there.
or
They're
I'll just-
amazing.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh yeah,
Or an actual neighbor, just
an actual neighbor. We'll just find a neighbor.
Kelly and Mama.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, the inn is full. Hey, Donna.
You got plenty of friends down there. You can crash for free, and then you would just have to drive down there.
I know, isn't it crazy how many friends? Like I've never been a person that had a lot of friends, but now how many friends I have because of Disney. But it's kind of sad in a way because like last night, Britt went to a friend's house with her mom and Kate, and anyways, they went over there, and I was sitting here, and I'm like, it's not like I can just pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, Shep, do you want to go get a drink?"
Friend.
Steve's house next to the dumpster.
Next to the
Because
dumpster.
Steve is homeless.
Steve,
What?
can you throw out a sleeping bag for us?
Bro, you got one of those half-eaten cheeseburgers?
Oh no, these guys are horrible.
No, but it is. It's cool. But the only downside is everybody lives somewhere else.
That's true.
Unless you're there at Disney, and then people
Well,
are
except
there.
for
But
Donna and Kelly and Yvonne.
that's what I mean. Like unless you're there.
Well,
But
if
like
you go
you
the
know,
same weekend as me, I mean, we'll talk.
We'll all sleep in the dumpster together.
No, I
Yeah.
will not sleep in a dumpster.
no, buy the dumpster.
Girl, do I look like I'm sleeping in? That's not happening.
No.
I'm not bougie, but
Or on Cody's back porch or Donna's back
Fair.
porch.
I could sleep on Donna's back porch now. That's beautiful.
I saw some pictures of the backyard.
Oh,
and it
my
looked pretty
earbud fell
neat.
out.
Oh
It's so pretty back there.
But those good neighbor, the ones right in the Disney Springs Resort area, I've stayed at now three of them that are all right within walking distance of Disney Springs, and they are awesome. And you can get such good deals on them. I know there's a couple right now in the docket that we stayed at the B Resort for one night, and that was really convenient.
Where did we
easy.
stay?
Over in Bonnet Creek.
Bonnet Creek, Wyndham,
There's
maybe.
the Wyndham, and then there was
It was nice.
Hilton. But
I
there's
think
a
we
lot
stayed
of
at the Wyndham.
really
My only complaint when we stayed there was, it's like a tower, and our
It was
room got all the afternoon sun.
And I don't
And
think
so-
our air was working properly.
Yeah, so
But-
like it was like hot when you got back in there.
But when we checked out, we let them know. I'm like, there's something going on with the air. And they were like, are you kidding me? She's like, let me credit your bill. I'm like,
Yeah, they really were great about
they
it.
were really nice about it. And I was just telling them so they were aware
And
because
if
it was
Right.
like the night before we left that it did it.
Right.
And she's like, no, you should have just called us. I'm like, it was late. It's fine.
And if you drive, like it's even better. Like if you don't
I'll be right back.
drive and you go and you stay there, it's still good. They've got a shuttle to the resort or to the
You
park.
have to check and make sure that the shuttles are still running right now because of COVID.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the one that when we stayed at Wyndham, I think it was Wyndham. It was one of the Bonnet Creek ones. The shuttle for Magic Kingdom would drop you off at the TTC. It wouldn't drop you off
Oh,
like where the other Disney
Right.
buses go.
hmm.
I'm buying the dumpster at the end of the lot. Really good deal.
Captain Akron, how
Cheap
are
rent.
you? Yeah, I think that it's a great option for going for a cheap, a way less expensive trip.
Yeah.
You can get them way less than $120 a night if you do the right shopping.
Yeah. I mean, and like you stayed at, was it Swan or Dolphin or something by using Priceline?
I stayed at Coronado.
Yeah, it's Coronado. I knew it was something like that.
Coronado using Priceline. You just have to check for certain things, and that's how you can find the. I'll talk to you in just a minute. I'm almost done. Okay, give me a minute. But you just have to check, and there's certain things that you can Google, and I don't know if they still work as far as finding the Disney resorts without I don't know. It's like a guessing game, but you can figure it out based on the anemones.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We might do something. Yeah,
Like,
she's not thrilled. You guys hear her?
Yeah. Aw. Well, she just woke up from. She probably got a little crick in her neck from sleeping
Probably.
on the high
Yeah.
chair. But yeah. What do you guys have coming up?
I don't know.
Magical Monday Mayhem.
Yeah, that. I don't know, but I mean, I've got footage to do like a Bucky's vlog.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know.
She's got cinnamon from her apple cinnamon puffs on her face. And my sleepy hair. Hi.
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 There's your friend.
Aw.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Up.
Depends on if I get any May the 4th Lego sets. I don't know if I'll get the R2D2, but I might get one and do a vlog. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Make sure your notifications are on and you're subscribed to Triple P. Their link is in my. She's so cute. Their link to their channel is in the description. If one of my awesome mods, want to drop the link to their channel in there. If you guys aren't subscribed to my awesome partner channel, Triple P, please go check them out. Really yeah.
I bet Addie gets jealous and then she comes in here and wants to get on the camera.
She's eating cheese dip for breakfast, so
What?
Solid choice.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I don't know, just as far as what's coming up on the channels, make sure your notifications are on. So you get that.
Yeah.
Ring that bell so you can be notified whenever we upload a new video or go live.
For sure.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And remember, every day is a countdown to Disney.
Have a practically perfect day.